Hello, once again, Shaker Heights varsity hockey fans, and welcome here to Meadville, Pennsylvania for the last time this weekend. Your Red Raiders will be facing off against the McDowell Trojans. Now, McDowell and Shaker Heights are facing off in the final consolation game of the day. The last consolation game was between Findlay and Medina. That was a tie, 3-3. The semifinal games were earlier in the morning. And we now know that Peters Township and Cathedral Prep will be facing off in the championship game at 3 o'clock today. And that's going on right after this game has concluded. Now the Red Raiders are entering today 15th in the state. And that's how they entered into the weekend as well. McDowell, however, a different story. They're entering into Pennsylvania 124th in the state of Pennsylvania. That's right, it's another Ohio versus Pennsylvania matchup. We have seen 3 teams from the state of Ohio, the other five from the state of Pennsylvania included in this tournament. Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Vaughn Ullum. I will be here with the call all game long. We have 2 minutes left in these warm-ups. The Red Raiders are going to be facing off in their red and white uniforms, primarily white. McDowell in an interesting look here, a gray and blue uniform. The very dark gray uniform with the crest on the front is a bit Rangers-esque. They're the McDowell Trojans, and it has Trojans going down right. It's a clean look, don't get me wrong. Shaker Heights finished 1-1 on Friday night. They faced off against Medina. They won that game, starting off their tournament the right way, but it only went downhill from there. On Saturday morning's game, Shaker surprisingly lost to Meadville 5-2. They tied Bethel last night at the 5:15 puck drop, I do believe. It was a tie, just 1-1, 1 goal per team. That goal, I believe, was coming from Sammy Gerber. Sammy Gerber and Will Brokaw, really the 2 goal scorers here this tournament. Will Brokaw has had his handful. Sammy Gerber, the same kind of thing. We'll see what the first line holds for us here for the Red Raiders. We have seen it switch all weekend long. We've seen Ryan Lenahan. We've seen Connor Mayhew. We have seen Joey Moore on this first line of forwards. The defensive pairings have not been shifted around too much, except for when Quentin Garnett was ejected in the second period of that second game. Luckily, he is back. Didn't miss any time other than the remainder of that second game. He was back yesterday in Game 3, and he is back here for the consolation game, Game 4, against the McDowell Trojans. Now, before we get started, something we figured out about this McDowell Trojan hockey program. When we looked at the notable alumni from McDowell, the school from Erie, Pennsylvania, Connor McDavid, the star NHL phenom, is from this McDowell High School hockey program. So we'll see if McDowell can live up to that kind of hype, producing the incredible hockey player of Connor McDavid. Born in Canada, moved down to Erie, Pennsylvania, to this school now with 2,100 people in that McDowell enrollment, just a bit bigger than Shaker Heights in their public school enrollment. The Red Raiders over on their side of the ice, sticks up in the air, talking things over before we are getting set for period number 1. Here it is, a freezing game in Meadville, Pennsylvania. Clearly, a heater was not in the budget at this rink, as we have been here last year for the same tournament. Still cold. This year it's going to be colder. Outside, it's 11 degrees. Here in this arena, 19 degrees for the game time temp. Normally that's not something we concern ourselves with for an indoor sport, but that is correct. 19 degrees for puck drop. That's what it says over at that thermometer over by the scoreboard to the right side of your screen. Ryan Lenahan in to take the face-off. He's back out there with the first line of forwards. Head coach Matt Bartley didn't like the look of Joey Moore, Will Brokaw, and Sammy Gerber. Ryan Lenahan back out with Brokaw and Gerb, the defensive pairing. Once again, going to be the freshman-senior duo of Cole Richard and Quentin Garnett. And Shaker going to get started early, clearing out of their zone. Up to Brokaw. Brokaw to Sammy Gerber. Gerber can't keep the puck on his stick and in the neutral zone. At center ice, McDowell will take it right back. These Trojans are really fighting for something here. They have really not had a great performance here in the Meadville tournament, so they are just looking to get a little bit of momentum before they leave Meadville, Pennsylvania, and head back to Erie. Quentin Garnett back to his co-defenseman Cole Richard. It was out of his reach, but it'll take a bounce over to Will Brokaw. Brokaw goes cross ice to Sammy Gerber. Gerber looking for a lane to shoot. He'll take it, and a good block of the shot by the defenseman in front. And McDowell's going to take the opportunity to clear it on out. 92, taking a shot all the way from the red line of center ice. No rebound is really given up today. It's Michael Better in the crease, getting the start for the Red Raiders. Nico Daenerys has been the starter in this Meadville tournament. He started the Medina game and the Bethel Park game. Michael Better started in the loss to Meadville. But a lot of those goals weren't exactly his fault. The defensive side wasn't giving him the credit he deserved. On the other side, we have number 50 between the pipes for the McDowell Trojans. 13:42 left to go as this face-off taken over by McDowell. They're looking for a good shot, but it won't find its way into the crease. Shaker's going to take it on out. This forward line is going to look like Ryan Kiltz, Joey Moore, and Connor Mayton. Here's a good rush. Joey Moore just could not keep up with the puck. Just a bit too out in front of him. McDowell pokes it out of their zone. Shaker takes it right back with a flip in by Joey Moore. The defensive pairing currently, Hunter and Benincasa. Connor Mayhew looks for a good pass up near the crease to Ryan Kiltz. Couldn't connect with number 4, and now it's rushed the other way. Number 7 takes a shot, and a good glove save by Michael Better to get his saves going early. So quickly, McDowell leading the shot count 4-1. And we will see if the Red Raiders can get something going early on the scoreboard. Not a good start. Maybe it's the cold. You don't know. Aiden Salmon taking it up the left wing. Off the face-off, he's taken down to the ice against the boards. It was a good hit by that McDowell forward. Now here's a pass to the slot. Could not find Sebi Juan. Couldn't pick up the pass cleanly. 12:40 left to go in this first period. We play on. Behind the net, number 34 hangs onto it for McDowell. Sends it up to 92. And he can't pick up the pass cleanly either. A lot of sloppy passes early from both sides of the puck. 12.5 to go in this first period. And there, bad play by Cole Richard. He gives up the puck to number 22. He'll take a shot for McDowell. And I believe that went wide. Might have just been blocked by the stick of Cole Richard. Regardless, that was scary. Almost a great opportunity for McDowell. McDowell has control over it in their own zone. They'll skate out here with number 34. He'll lose the puck. As Ryan Lenahan bumps him off, he'll recover and send it out of the McDowell zone. The forward line number 1, Will Brokaw has it. In the neutral zone, he'll pass this one up to Ryan Lenahan. Lenahan looking for a shot. No, he'll pass it over to Sammy Gerber, and Gerber can't pick up the pass cleanly. Once again, another unfortunate pass early in this game. There, a pass out of the reach of Will Brokaw. Here's a good pass from McDowell, number 10. We'll move this one up to number 26. 26 pokes it forward. He's looking to chase it down in the corner, but good work from Cole Richard to bump him off the play. The defensive pairing currently is that first line of Quentin Garnett and Cole Richard. There's a bad shot. Couldn't go much of anywhere. Sammy Gerber passes it up to Lenahan. He would have had a good rush if he had connected, but it was right off the skate of Ryan Lenahan. Nothing doing. Will Brokaw will take this one up, however, along the right wing. He'll take a shot. It's blocked by number 44 right in the lane. 11 minutes left to go in this first period of play. That first intermission is going to be shortened as we will not get any Zamboni rounds. However, the second intermission, we will get some ice cuts. And now we get our icing call. As Shaker Heights dumps this one down, they'll get a couple changes. The second line of offense is out. The second line of defense out as well. Or excuse me. The pairing is going to be Kalergis and Elliot Hanna. Number 7 hangs onto it, centers it over Could not find another Trojan to get a good shot away. So now it's at the point. Joey Moore pokes this one forward to Connor Mayhew. Connor Mayhew's on a good rush with Ryan Kiltz. He'll take a shot. Good glove save by number 50 in the crease for the McDowell Trojans. First shot on goal for your Red Raiders coming coming just below 5 minutes into the period. McDowell, on the other hand, has had their handful, I believe, 5 shots attempted, so I believe about 3 on goal. Now they're good ending the rush quickly, but in the neutral zone, McDowell will continue to push forward and dump it into the corner of the Red Raider zone. Elliot Hanna has the puck on his stick. He'll pass this one forward, immediately intercepted by 92. And they can't get a good rush going. So it's picked up by the Red Raiders. Elliot Hanna up to Kiltz. Kiltz to Mayhew. Mayhew skates it up the center of the ice. Takes a shot. And that is blocked by number 17 in front. They'll poke it out of their zone. Ian Hunter will pick it up as the Trojans are going to get a couple changes on the bench. Very big hit from Joey Moore in the neutral zone, and he'll lay down the body once again over by the scorer's table across the ice from where we sit. 9:38 left to go in this period. We play on. Connor Mayhew eventually pushes it out. The defenseman number 17 is there first for McDowell. He'll take a shot from the neutral zone, and it'll take a bounce off the glove of Michael Better, and it'll go back to McDowell. Here's another shot and a good glove save that time from Michael Better. This time he'll hang on to it, and we will await a face-off from that Red Raider zone on the left of your screen. Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Vaughn Ullum. Hope you have a ton of fun with us here from Meadville, Pennsylvania. We're looking for a good game from your Red Raiders. The last consolation game was a tie between Medina and Findlay. We're not looking for the same result. Icing his way off here. McDowell off the boards, looks to clear it out. It's immediately intercepted by Lowell Rich. Rich has it, wraps it back around the boards. Who will get there first? It looks like it'll be Sebi Juan. Sebi Juan to Arth. Arth taken down on that side of the ice. Now to Ian Hunter. Good centering pass from Sebi Juan as he was falling down. Ian Hunter just can't get a good shot away. There's a shot, but it'll be some friendly fire as it hits off of his teammate, Lowell Rich. Good effort there from the Red Raiders. They'll keep that line out there. Here's a good chance for Colin Arth as Lowell Rich was taken down to the ice. Wasn't exactly playing the puck. Surprised there was no call on McDowell, but we do play on. But we have the whistle now with 8:35 left to go in period number 1. Lenahan to take this face off. His first line of offense joins him out. First line of defense follows suit. McDowell wins this face-off, clears it all the way down the ice. If this is not on net, should be an icing. And we will get the hand raise and the whistle and the icing call. We head all the way back down to where we just had the face-off. 9:28 to go in the first period. My goodness, what a cold, cold environment here in Meadville, Pennsylvania. At the Meadville Area Recreational Center, this ice rink, as mentioned, sub 20 degrees. And hopefully it doesn't get to the players too much. Hopefully it doesn't get to the fans too much or the coaches, because they're not the ones staying warm and active. Here, a great effort to get it to Sammy Gerber. Gerber to Lenahan. Can Lenahan get a good shot away? He cannot. He tried to sneak it in 5-hole. The net is off. And now we will get our whistle. Great effort there to get that pass over to Sammy Gerber from the boards and in the slot. Sends it over to Lenahan. Lenahan just couldn't find the angle to bury it home. Second line of offense is now going to be out. The first line of defense stays on. That means Connor Mayhew's going to take this face-off for his Red Raider squad. To his right, it's Kiltz. To his left, it's Moore. Behind him, Garnett and Richard. Shaker's going to take this face-off. Garnett holds it at the point. Looking for a lane to shoot. He's got nothing. Now he'll just send it up with a bit of hope, but it'll hit off of a Trojan in the lane. Cole Richard is going to get there first, back in the Red Raiders zone. And that pass is immediately intercepted by number 8 of the men in gray and blue. Now battle for the puck possession. Who will take it out of the neutral zone? It looks like it's going to be 92 of the Trojans. That pass won't connect, and he was behind the red line of center ice, meaning that it's going to be an icing. That was close, but if you're behind the red line, it's going to be called every time. Sammy Gerber back out with the first line of offense. The second line, actually head coach Matt Bartley mixing up these defensive lines as he has all tournament long. Jonathan Kalergis and Teddy McGinnis is now out on the defensive side. This is a delayed offsides. The Red Raiders touch up in the neutral zone, and oh my goodness. What happened there? A McDowell Trojan flipped the puck up onto the ceiling. It hit a light, and you could see a flare of orange. The referee's checking to make sure nothing fell down onto the ice from the lighting fixture there. Not sure if a light broke or what the case is. I don't think it did, but a bit of orange flickered from the white light, and luckily everyone is okay. Nothing's burning down here at the Meadville Area Recreational Center. And we will play on off the faceoff. Shaker holds it in their offensive zone, and now it looks like we're going to get a penalty on the Red Raiders. And Will Brokaw is surprised to see the whistle blown due to him. And he will argue his case, the referee not really hearing much of it. And we'll see what they will officially nab him for. And they'll tack on a roughing. 2-minute minor on Will Brokaw. We'll send him to the penalty kill with 7 minutes left to go in this first period of play. Lenahan taking this face off. Sammy Gerber out as well. Currently head coach Matt Bartley arguing Brokaw's case as well with the referee. He has not been too content with these Pennsylvania referees all tournament long. And now he'll get his response. Most likely not content with the response either. And now along the blue line, looks like they're going to call this one offsides on McDowell. It'll only take off 6 seconds, a minute 54 left to go on Brokaw's roughing minor. Number 34 off the faceoff will skate it in all by himself. Will he center a pass? No, he'll take the shot, a low percentage shot off the backhand, perhaps just trying to enter into the zone and get a face-off that way. And in doing so, I mean, he did succeed. Michael Better hangs on for the whistle, and we're having a face-off to his right side. Face-off, once again, won by McDowell. They are currently winning the face-off battle, as it has been all tournament long. Shaker has been struggling with the face-offs. Shaker clears it quickly, as their penalty kill has been phenomenal throughout the season, even though the face-offs aren't exactly helping them out. Ian Hunter holds it in the corner. He's going to wrap this one around the boards. Can McDowell get there before it clears the zone? Yes, they can. Good work by number 92. Good work by number 92. Good hustle from the forward along the boards. Battle for the puck possession, as it was Ian Hunter and Lenahan in that corner, but McDowell comes out with it. Here's a blast from the point, and it'll go wide. And the centering pass to 17. He'll take a shot, and that can't get through the traffic. His secondary chance will go nowhere as Ian Hunter holds it at the corner. Ryan Lenahan holds it at the corner. Back to McDowell behind the net. Looking for a wraparound chance. Michael Better all over. And now a bad turnover there. Lenahan going to poke this one out of that Red Raider blue line. Good effort by number 26. 39 seconds left to go on Brokaw's penalty. Here's a shot from number 8. And a blocker save from Michael Better. It'll just barely go under, and so it'll stay in play off the glass. Here's a shot. Good block of the shot from Andy Benincasa. The big man laying his body on the line. Here's a rush from Ryan Lenahan all by himself as the rest of his team is getting changes. He'll just flip this one on net to the McDowell goaltender. An easy shot on goal added to the totals for Ryan Lenahan. 12 seconds left to go on Brokaw's roughing minor penalty. Kiltz and Moore, the two forwards out, the two defensemen currently, Garnett and Richard. And this is cleared out of the zone by McDowell, which is unfortunately the circumstance that they are in. because Shaker was supposed to be the one clearing it out. They're the ones on the penalty kill. Here's a good pass. It finds its way through to Ryan Kiltz. It's a 3-on-2 rush if they hurry. Shot by Kiltz. And a good block by number 77 in the lane. Good work by McDowell, blocking plenty of these shots. And with 4:35 left to go in this first period, we remain scoreless. Neither of these teams have to worry about winning the periods or anything like that they had to in the round robin. Here's good effort by number 9. Pass over, and the shot is made. And my goodness, what a save by Michael Better. Good pass over from number 9. The shot was from number 26, and now it looks like we're going to have a penalty on McDowell here for a hooking. And you're just not allowed to do that. So, after McDowell had their power play opportunity, Shaker hopes to not replicate that kind of success that McDowell had. They're looking to tack on the first of this game. Battle for puck possession. 2 Trojans, 2 Red Raiders. A third Red Raider is going to join the play, and it'll be Sammy Gerber eventually fishing it out. He'll pass it to the point for Garnett. Garnett was looking to center it back to the slot to Sammy Gerber, but he didn't know it was coming his way. Gerber with the puck on his stick, sends it off the backhand to Brokaw. And back into that corner. Now back to the blue line to Garnett. Garnett to Joey Moore. He'll take a slap shot. And a good save by the McDowell Trojan goaltender. A bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle. Referees will intervene, but that will mean a face-off is upcoming. Ryan Lenahan taking this face-off for the Red Raiders. He's up against number 10 of the men of gray and navy. Taking this face-off, it'll go at the point for Will Brokaw. Eventually, he'll take a shot. Rebound is given up. Lenahan looking for a second chance, and it'll go wide behind the net. Who's got it? It looks like it's Sammy Gerber battling number 17 for the puck possession now along the board. Sammy Gerber taken down to the ice. This should be a penalty on McDowell, and it is. With 70 seconds left to go on number 26's penalty for McDowell. Now we're going to get 70 seconds of 5-on-3 advantage Red Raiders. This is a good opportunity to take the lead in the final minutes of the first period of play. They're going to nab a holding penalty. That's a bit surprising on McDowell, but Shaker will take it with much satisfaction. And we'll see what they can do on the 2-man advantage. Here it's up to Sammy Gerber. Gerber to Brokaw. Brokaw has a lane to shoot. It closes up quickly. And now he'll go cross-ice to Quentin Garnett. Not sure that was his original target, but Garnett will take it off the boards, send it to the point to Sammy Gerber. Gerber to Moore. Moore back to the point to Brokaw. Brokaw looking for a lane to shoot, and eventually he'll pull the trigger, and a good kick save by number 50. Moore back to the point. Brokaw. Brokaw with the puck on his stick. Sends it to Garnett, and a good one-time. Still loose out in front. And it's back up to the point for the Red Raiders. Garnett with a powerful slap shot in. That is blocked by the traffic set up by the Trojans in front. Here it's Sammy Gerber. And are they going to nab a penalty on Sammy Gerber? It looks like they will. Penalties galore here in this first period of play. 2 penalties on each side. And now we're off to 4-on-3. For the next 33 seconds. Face-off should be on the other side of the ice, and eventually we're going to get it there. Moved from the McDowell side of the ice to the Red Raiders side of the ice. 33 seconds of 4-on-3 ice hockey coming your way. Taking this face-off is going to be Ryan Lenahan. Who will win it? It'll be McDowell, and a shot is blocked off the face-off. And there an easy save by Michael Better on a secondary chance. Over to the captain, Quentin Garnett. He'll skate it across the blue line and make a pass over to Connor Mayhew. Mayhew, Lenahan and Brokaw, the 4 for the Red Raiders. Now back to Garnett. Garnett to Brokaw. That pass won't exactly connect cleanly. He'll take it off the boards. It's onside. Now to Garnett. He's got a lane to shoot. He'll take it, and he'll bury it. Good work from the captain, Quentin Garnett, to bury home the very first goal of this first period of play. Take one man of McDowell out of the sin bin. We will now have 50 seconds of 4-on-4 ice hockey But good work from the captain defenseman. A good, powerful shot from number 17. The forward pairing here is going to be Mayhew and Kiltz, the defensive pairing, Richard and Kalergis. Kiltz takes this along the boards, up the right wing. He'll be bumped off the play by 34. Taking it will be 44 for McDowell, but they can clear it out of the zone. Kalergis keeps it in along the blue line. Connor Mayhew, unfortunately, pushes it out himself as he joins the play along the blue line. 36 seconds left to go, a 4-on-4. McDowell will have under a minute of power play time. Here, he'll head into the corner for Kiltz. Kiltz goes around the board. And it'll find Jonathan Kalergis. Kalergis with a shot. It's blocked by the man in the traffic. Back to Kalergis. Kalergis behind the net, looking for a centering pass. He's got no one open, so he'll just find Cole Richard at the point. Back to the corner for Connor Mayhew, and now we got a whistle. The net was off. "12 seconds of 4-on-4 remaining, and we are going to have then 38 seconds of McDowell power play time. A minute 43 left in this first period. Taking this face-off is going to be Will Brokaw, but winning this one back is McDowell. Trying to clear it along the boards, and eventually they do just that. Oh, that'll hit the netting. Just a bit too much elevation on the clearing attempt. And so as it hits the netting, that is ruled out of the area of play. We have a face-off just where we last had it. Will Brokaw taking this face-off once again. It'll be won by McDowell. They will clear this one in the neutral zone. It lies with Ian Hunter. He's just going to hang on to this one. McDowell kills their penalty, and McDowell goes on the power play. Ian Hunter all the way from his side of the ice will dump this one down. Half a minute left to go on Sammy Gerber's penalty. Number 8 skates it out of his zone, moving it forward. He's up. He's met by Joey Moore in the neutral zone, and good work by number 24 of your Red Raiders to dump this one back down where it came from. In the corner, it's fished out by number 30. Number 31 of McDowell. Cross-ice feed, that's going nowhere except to Ben Nkasa. He can't move it forward, but once again, it'll be Joey Moore to finish the job. And now your Red Raiders have killed the penalty. Currently, it's Ryan Lenahan, Joey Moore, and Will Brokaw. They've got 40 minutes to do some damage if they can. Up to the point. It's Ian Hunter taking a blast. A good glove save. Somehow that found its way through the traffic set up in front of the crease. And a good glove save by number 50. Getting the start between the pipes for the Trojans today. 38 seconds left to go in this first period of play. Once again, that first intermission will be shortened. It'll only be about a minute long, because the Zamboni is not going to make its rounds. They'll just flip sides of the ice and get back to the action. Sammy Gerber looking to send this one up to the slot for Lenahan. He won't find his man. Now Garnett will take a shot, and that'll end up wide. I believe that hit someone in the lane. Back to Lenahan in the corner. He's working with Sammy Gerber to get the puck back in Red Raider possession. It's 2v2, 2 Red Raiders, 2 Trojans. Who comes out with it first? And the referee is going to blow this one dead. The net is once again off of its placement. 1-0 is your score. The Red Raiders are leading with 17 seconds left to go in the first. Face-off here is going to be taken by Ryan Lenahan. They've got 4 forwards out for the Red Raiders and 1 defenseman in the form of Quentin Garnett. This face-off, won by McDowell. Can they clear it out? Not just yet. With the help of number 8, can they clear it out? Also not just yet. It'll end up on the stick of Brokaw. He'll dangle around one man, taking a pass over to Connor Mayhew. Now another shot there from Sammy Gerber. He's knocked down to the ice. That will take us to the end of period number 1. That was a great play there from Will Brokaw, dangling around one defenseman, going for the pass instead of the shot. And Connor Mayhew just could not find the back of the net. Great work there from the Red Raiders. They do tack on 1 goal from a Quentin Garnett blast from along the blue line. With 15 minutes back up on the clock, we are going to get set for this second period in just a moment. Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Vaughn Ullum. Shaker is up 1-0 after 1. And as mentioned, we are right back to the action. The second line of forwards for the Red Raiders will be out for the opening draw of the second period. And this one will be won by McDowell. The face-offs in that first period went to the McDowell side 15-7. Shaker continues to struggle in the name of their face-offs. In the name of shots, it was 15-12, however, advantage Shaker, and they won the shots on goal count 11-9. Both teams have had 2 opportunities on the power play. Shaker was the only team able to convert, and that is why they are up currently 1-0 through that first period. Joey Moore trying to fish this along the boards and move it forward to his defenseman, Richard, and eventually Richard is going to dump this one around the boards. Connor Mayhew creating a good turnover in the offensive zone, looking to center it, no one home except for a Trojan in the lane. Up to Kiltz in the neutral zone. Kiltz finds Mayhew. Mayhew skating it up the right wing, taking a shot and a good kick save by number 50, still in the crease for the men of gray and blue. Excuse me. Got a bit of hiccups there. 13:50 left to go in the second period of play. 92 will take a weak shot, and it'll head into the corner. Kalergis is going to pick it up first for the Red Raiders, wrap this one around the boards to Kiltz, and Kiltz will eventually clear it with the help of 92 of the Trojans. Cross-ice feed, it'll find number 22 of the Trojans. He'll dump it in to the McDowell offensive zone. But once again, Kalergis is there first, getting a little bit of deja vu on that play. He'll dump it out, and maybe we'll just do it once again. Dumped around the boards. This time it'll be Ian Hunter picking it up. He'll wrap this one around the boards. Not much going on early in this period except for a little bit of back and forth. Lenahan dumps this one forward. He was looking at Joey Moore. It's out of his reach, and we'll get an icing call there on the Red Raiders. We'll have the face-off on their defensive side of the ice. Michael Bitter remains in the crease for your Red Raiders. Both of the typical goaltenders you will see, Nico Daenerys and Michael Better, they're each going to get 2 games in this tournament. The Shakers' Nico Daenerys had the start against Medina, and he had the start against Bethel Park. Michael Better is having this as his second start, as he also started against Meadville in that loss 5-2. Here's Will Brokaw taking the shot. It's blocked by a stick in the lane. Now he'll take it over to Lenahan. Lenahan looking for the centering pass to Andy Benincasa, but it's out of his reach. Elliot Hanna and Benincasa make up the defensive pairing currently. Shaker dumps it in to the offensive zone. McDowell sends it right back to the neutral zone, so Brokaw is going to try to skate it in this time. That will not work. Here's the delayed offsides. Shaker touches up in the neutral zone. First line of offense is out, so that means Brokaw, Lenahan, and Gerber. Benincasa wraps this to Brokaw. Brokaw to Gerber. Gerber looking for a centering feed over to Lenahan. He cannot connect. Benincasa wraps this one around the boards. Who's going to get there first behind the net? Lenahan and Gerber are met by 2 Trojans. The Trojans come out with a good shot by Will Brokaw, and that ends up as a good save for number 50. Along the board, Shaker with the momentum currently. Brokaw bumped off the play. A bad feed will get it outside of the zone. McDowell will eventually clear their zone. There is a stick left on that McDowell side of the ice. Not exactly sure whose that is, if it is a Trojan or it is a Red Raider. Regardless, both teams have gotten some changes. So whoever's stick that is, they are now off the ice. Kept in by Lenahan along the blue line. Looking for a play on the puck. He's got no space as 92 pressures him and takes the puck away from him. Behind the net of Michael Better, it's going to be Ian Hunter, leaving it over to Joey Moore. Moore pressured by 92 of the Trojans. Sending it up to Juan. Juan to Lenahan. Lenahan looks to go cross ice, perhaps to Cole Richard. He cannot connect with his man. Currently, it's Juan, it's Mayhew, and it's Moore. And the neutral zone, once again, number 44, taking it up the right wing, looking for a lane to shoot. He'll take the shot. It would have ended up wide of the net. Michael Better is going to hang on to this for the faceoff. 10:40 left to go in this second period of play. Shaker remains up by 1 in a 1-0 game. Taking this face-off will be Connor Mayhew. Will he win it? He will not. Once again, Shaker continues to struggle. And will McDowell eventually bury this one in? Yes, they will. A lot of pressure in front of the net, and eventually it's just a bit too much for Michael Better. There were about 4 Trojans set up in front of the crease. And so with multiple shots, Michael Better unable to make all those saves. 10:34 left to go in the second. Now we are tied in a 1-1 affair. Arth wins this face-off back. The freshman out with Salmon and Juan. McGinnis is out with Garnett, making the defensive pairing. Along the boards, battle for puck possession. The 2 Raiders will beat the 2 Trojans. Up to Juan. Juan up the right wing. He'll just dump this one along the boards. Picking it up first is going to be Salmon in the corner. He's bumped off the play. Can McDowell clear it? Not just yet. It's McGinnis keeping it inside the zone. And now it looks like we're going to have a penalty assessed on the blue and gray. Looks like this is going to go down as a cross-checking. Once again on number 26 of McDowell, we've already called his name for a penalty in that first period. And so maybe he just needs to play fairly. .10:06 left to go in the second period. Sammy Gerber taking this face off. He'll win it back to Quentin Garnett. Garnett had the 1 goal of the game for the Red Raiders. Here's a good pass to Will Brokaw, and that shot goes wide. Had a good lane to shoot, but just could not hit his target. Back to Brokaw at the point. Will he pull the trigger? He will not. He'll pass it back over along the blue line to Garnett. Garnett, between the corner and the blue line, will find Joey Moore. And eventually McDowell will clear this one out from that corner. The battle for puck possession is won by McDowell. They take the chance and dump this one down. Garnett behind the net is going to skate it out. To his left, he's got Lenahan. He'll leave it to himself. Garnett centers it over. He was looking for Brokaw. Now to Joey Moore, and a good glove save by number 50. A good shot there from Joey Moore. The Red Raiders are pressuring early in their power play. 9:23 left to go in the second period of play. Sammy Gerber to take this face off. To his right, it's Lenahan. To his left, once again, it's Joey Moore. Brokaw and Garnett make up the backside as well. Garnett taking a blast. Looking for the tip was Ryan Lenahan. It found its way on net. Once again, a good save from number 50. Lenahan this time will take this face off. Immediate clearing attempt is stopped by Quentin Garnett. McDowell not able to clear it with succession early on the power play. Brokaw along the boards, hangs on as he's pressured by 2 Trojans. A centering pass to Sammy Gerber. He can't put it on net. There's a buildup of 2 Trojans in the lane, and they will dump this one down. Number 8 is going to get there first against Joey Moore. Moore bumps him off the play. Garnett is going to swing in to pick up the puck. And a good cross-ice feed to Joey Moore, and here comes the rush of the Red Raiders. And now Moore takes a man down in a late penalty call. They're going to nab him for a roughing, it seems. I mean, he was in his way, but you can't exactly play the body that physical if you're not playing the puck whatsoever, especially here in Pennsylvania. They have been calling more of these less aggressive acts as penalties. And that's just due to the difference in rule books compared to Pennsylvania and Ohio. McDowell looking for a lane to shoot. They've got nothing. We've got 4-on-4 ice hockey for a couple seconds here. Here's Ryan Kiltz. Moves it over to Mayhew. Great chance, but a better save by number 50 of McDowell. My goodness, good work from that man in the crease for McDowell. 10 seconds left to go, a 4-on-4. Then number 26 comes out of the box for the Trojans. Referee caught up in the play there. Killer just banks a pass off to himself along the boards. Now he's just going to elect to wrap this one around the boards. Now McDowell's on the power play for the next 80 seconds as Joey Moore is in the box for the roughing. Now along the boards, battle for puck possession, 2v2, 2 Raiders, 2 Trojans. Who comes out with it? Looks like it'll be the Trojans. They clear it out to the neutral zone. Kilt sends it right back into the McDowell zone. Good work from number 4 of your Red Raiders. 7.5 left to go in this second period of action here in the very, very cold ice arena. That is the Meadville Area Recreation Complex. You got a pool on the other side of the ice. We can hope that that's heated for the sake of the swimmers down there. Considering here in this ice rink still remains 19 degrees. Here, Michael Better will bobble the save. Almost a good secondary chance given up to a McDowell forward, but nothing doing. Will Brokaw taking a man down along the boards. Battle for the puck possession. Who will come out with it? The Red Raiders will, and it'll be Mayhew dumping it down. 20 seconds left to go on Moore's roughing minor. McDowell skating this one forward. It's number 44 with the puck on his stick. Looking to center it over. He's got nothing. Quentin Garnett going to poke it away from him. And now he'll create a battle for puck possession in the corner. Quentin Garnett tries to clear it out. Nothing doing. 5 seconds left to go on the power play. 2-1. And Joey Moore comes out of the box in replacement, and it'll be Ryan Lenahan. 5-on-5 ice hockey is back. Here's a good shot and a better save from Michael Better with 6.5 left to go in the second period of this lovely ice hockey game. 1-1 your score between the McDowell Trojans and your Shaker Heights Red Raiders. Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Vaughn Ullum. Hope you are having just as much fun watching this one as we are here in the very cold environment of Meadville. Here it's Sammy Gerber on the rush with Ryan Lenahan. 2-on-2. Sammy Gerber takes a shot, perhaps looking for a rebound. Nothing is given up as it goes right to a defenseman in gray. Benincasa wraps this one around, looking to his co-defenseman Kalergis. Kalergis goes up the ice to Will Brokaw, and if he has the speed, he'll create a 1-on-0. Here we go. Will Brokaw creates a great chance. What a goal from Will Brokaw. Forehand, backhand, he will bury it right around that goalie. My goodness. Great work from number 13 of your Shaker Red Raiders. He'll take the lead right back for his team. It's 2-1, Shaker Heights. How about that, Will Brokaw? And so we head back to the red line of center ice, where the second line of forwards will be out. That means Mayhew's going to take this face off. The defensive pairing currently is going to be McGinnis and Hunter, the freshman and senior duo. McGinnis dumps this one down the ice from the neutral zone. The McDowell defenseman will get there first. Kiltz pressures with Moore to get possession back in their offensive zone. Who will come out with it? McDowell working to clear, and along the boards, it looks like we have another penalty from Joey Moore. What are they going to call him here? The referees are discussing the severity of this penalty. Maybe it's 5, maybe it's 2. They're talking things over along the scorer's table. Joey Moore, however, will be in the sin bin for at least the next 2 minutes. We'll see what's put up on the scoreboard in just a moment here. And they're going to keep it as a 2-minute minor penalty. Oh, but now the referee is saying to fix something up on the board. And now they're going to elevate it to a double minor. 4 minutes on Joey Moore. So 4 minutes of power play time here for McDowell. We'll see what they can get done. This Red Raider penalty kill has been devastating for the opponents. What can they do here? They have a 1-goal cushion. 2-1 is your Red Raider leader. Centering pass can't get through to any of the McDowell Trojans set up in front of Michael Better's crease. Here's a shot, and that goes wide off to the right side. Will this escape the zone? It will not. Number 17 keeps it in for McDowell. And along the point, can Shaker finally poke it out? Yes, they can with the help of Will Brokaw and Jonathan Kalergis. 3.5 left to go on the double minor. Here, Cole Richard dumps this one forward. He was looking to send it up to Sammy Gerber. It would have been a good chance for a short-handed goal, but nothing doing. Along the boards, Jonathan Kalergis hangs on. Wrapping this one around the boards. Can he clear it out? Not just yet. Can Cole Richard finish the job? He also cannot. 92 takes the shot from the blue line. Shaker has killed off the very first minute of their penalty kill. Here comes Sammy Gerber off the left wing. He's just going to take a slap shot. That is wide and off the glass. But Sammy Gerber hangs on to it. From the offensive zone, he'll skate it out to the neutral zone. Now he's just going to dump this one on down, killing some time on Joey Moore's double minor penalty. They called it a double minor for roughing, which is quite surprising. Normally you'll get 2 different penalty calls for a double minor, but they're just going to say 4 minutes for roughing. Shaker dumps this one down. That kills off 20 more seconds. And McDowell needs to get something going if they want to take this lead back. Shaker's going to have a ton of momentum if they kill off a double minor for 4 minutes straight. Here's a shot by 92. It's blocked by Andy Benincasa in the lane. He's been putting his body on the line. It seems like every single shot is hitting Andy Benincasa. And that's just great effort from him getting in the lanes of the opponent's shots. And there's another one for him there. And now he's on the bench getting a couple minutes of rest. McDowell's number 7 sends this one forward. There, a hit from Ryan Lenahan along the neutral zone. Are they going to nab another penalty? They are. Ryan Lenahan. And head coach Matt Bartley is really growing irritated with these calls. It's a 2-minute minor roughing. And so that means a minute 33 of 5-on-3. And head coach Matt Bartley was asking to speak to the referees. They say no, thank you. And we'll see what Shaker can do on the next minute 33. Quentin Garnett skating this one up the ice. He loses the puck possession, but it's okay. If Shaker gets a shorthanded on a 5-on-3, that would just be absolutely impeccable. A minute 15 left to go. And, oh, that pass goes right off of a referee. McDowell really needs to get a rush going here. The captain, number 8, leaves it to 92. 92 skating it up the ice. Looking for a lane to pass, now a lane to shoot. Passing lane is closed immediately. Good effort by Will Brokaw. He's going to take the opportunity and dump this one all the way down. 2:30 left to go in the second period. 50 seconds left to go. A 5-on-3 chance for McDowell. Back in the Red Raiders zone, it's Sammy Gerber and Quentin Garnett teaming up to clear it down. It's not kept in at the point by number 34. Now Will Brokaw trying to get the puck back in his possession with a diving attempt, but McDowell will get it back, and let's see what they can do here. Number 10 with the puck on his stick, taking a shot, and a good blocker save there from Michael Better. And now it looks like we have a penalty for high sticking on McDowell. Not exactly the fairest of games we've ever seen. Penalties galore. And this time it's going to be McDowell's number 8 for a high sticking, as Quentin Garnett looked right over at the referee as the stick made contact with his head. And the referee did blow the whistle as McDowell had the control already in their grasp. So a minute 57 of second period time coming your way. And now we're waiting for the scoreboard to update. We're going to have 18 seconds of 5-on-4, or excuse me, a 4-on-3. It'll still be McDowell on the man advantage. But again, only for a few seconds here. 10 seconds left to go on that. McDowell skating this one up. It's 34. Drops it off to 26. 26 also had 2 penalties to his number earlier today. Very good block shot. Once again, it's that number 14, Andy Benincasa for the Red Raiders. Joey Moore comes out of the box and joins the play. Set up in the slot. Now the assistant captain, Kalergis, sends it to Joey Moore. Moore has Mayhew to his left. He'll send it to Mayhew. Mayhew with a great goal! Great work by Joey Moore and Connor Mayhew on the rush. Mayhew with a beauty of a shot into the top left corner, and he will extend that Red Raider lead. 3-1 is your score. 1:23 left to go in this second period of action. Beauty of a rush from the two forwards, Joey Moore and Connor Mayhew, getting the job done. And now head coach Matt Bartley talking things over with the refs. Not exactly sure what the confusion is at the moment. Now Sammy Gerber talking things over with the referees. The scoreboard seems to be a little faulty currently, and now it'll be 4-on-4 ice hockey. Shaker with the lead now, 3-1 off of a beauty of a Connor Mayhew snipe into the top left corner. 1:15 left to go in the second period of play. Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Vaughn Ullum. We are having a blast here in Meadville, whether or not it is 19 degrees. Joey Moore leaves this one to Will Brokaw. Brokaw sends it up to the captain, Quentin Garnett. Garnett to Moore, and he couldn't get a good shot away. Lenahan to Garnett. No good second opportunity. Good setup there from the Red Raiders. They're just not able to finish the job and tack on another. Gerber leaves this one to Moore. Moore looking for a shot. He's got nothing. He's just going to skate this one behind the net and off the boards. He'll send it to the point for Sammy Gerber. Gerber will send it over to his co-captain. That'll be Garnett. To Will Brokaw, and his stick breaks. He's going to have to hop off. And in replacement is going to be Jonathan Kalergis. Kalergis takes this right off the bench in the corner. Leaves it to Lenahan. Lenahan, battle for the puck possession. He's working with Kalergis. And now here's a shot from the Red Raiders. And McDowell finally clears this one down the ice. And now we have a slashing. Again, not the fairest of periods that we have ever seen. Penalties, penalties, penalties. So McDowell heading to the box once again this time. It seems like it'll be number 34 heading to the sin bin for 2. Only 13 seconds left in this second period of play. We're going to have an elongated second period of action. Or, excuse me, an elongated second intermission because the Zamboni will make its rounds. There, good shot by Joey Moore. Rebound chance for Sammy Gerber. Can't bury it home. Joey Moore with a second chance. And good work by the goaltender, number 50. Once again, we'll have a face-off with 3 seconds left to go in the second. The Red Raiders are going to take Michael Better out from his crease with 3 seconds left to go. It'd be shocking if McDowell could get a goal in 3 seconds. So Shaker going to take on an extra attacker. What can they do here? Over to Joey Moore. Moore sends it to Brokaw. Not sure why he went for the pass, and he goes off the top bar. And almost a great chance for Will Brokaw to tack on another one. He'll get a fist bump from Connor Mayhew for just a recognition of good effort from number 13. But your Red Raiders entering into this period were up by a score of 1-0. They did double their lead. They're now up 3-1. And there have been penalties galore. We'll tell you the stats when we come back. Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Vaughn Ullum. We will see you after this second intermission. After the Zamboni makes its rounds, we have 15 more minutes of ice hockey coming your way. Hello, Shaker Heights Varsity Hockey fans, to the final period of the Red Raider run in this Meadville tournament here in Meadville, Pennsylvania. This Meadville Area Recreation Center has heated up a little bit. 21 degrees here at this ice rink, and it is brutal. But these Red Raiders are back for their, they are back for their final frame of 15 minutes of ice hockey. Shaker will be starting on a 5-on-3 power play here. What can they get done? It's only 3 seconds, but you never know. Joey Moore skating it up the ice. He'll move it right over to Sammy Gerber and an easy open net goal for number 5, Sammy Gerber. Good start to the period. If you ever wanted one, there you go. That's exactly how to start. And that should move us to even strength 5-on-5. Good setup from Joey Moore. Once again, he set up Connor Mayhew for that other goal as well. He's having a day. So here we go. Shaker moves their lead to 4-1 over McDowell. Once again, as we mentioned earlier, McDowell, the high school of Connor McDavid's senior year, which is quite a random fact, but there you go. Also high school to former Steelers running back, now Arizona Cardinals running back, James Conner, the author of the kids TV show Arthur, came from McDowell. A lot of random notable alumni from that McDowell high school. Anyway, as Michael Better was forced to make that save, let's get you a couple of stats as this faceoff is dropped. McDowell will take a quick little shot. And in the face-off count, in that second period, Shaker did a lot better. 7-4 advantage Red Raiders, but for the game in total, 19-14 advantage McDowell. In shots, Shaker is leading at 31-22, and in shots on goal, it's 25-16. In the name of power play, each team has had their share of opportunities, and Shaker, through those first two periods, went 2 for 4. While McDowell went 0 for 6. Keep in mind, Shaker also just had that power play goal moments ago from Sammy Gerber, set up by Joey Moore. There, a good pass to Ryan Linehan, and he tried to sneak it through. Couldn't find it. Oh, the goalie out of his crease. And now to Ryan Kiltz looking for a shot, but the McDowell man is back. He had a Trojan teammate run into him. Luckily, he is okay. The Trojan's just going to dump this one down the ice. We're going to await a face-off after the icing. Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Vaughn Ullum. Shaker now up by 3 after the Sammy Gerber goal. Kalair just wraps this one around the boards. Who will get there first? Ian Hunter's trying to get there first. He's up against 2 Trojans. Oh, bad turnover. Who can take a good shot away from Shaker? Connor Mayhew was looking for a shot, but there's a stick in the lane. Good defensive effort by number 34 of the Trojans. So now the Trojans take it the other way. It's number 10 dumping it behind the net of Michael Better. And Shaker clears it just about immediately before McDowell can get anything set up. McDowell's really been struggling on setting anything up. Shaker's had a lot of the momentum ever since the start of that second period. Shaker won that second period 2-1. They won the first period 1-0. Here's a centering pass, and it would have been a good opportunity if it had found its way to Ryan Kiltz, but it didn't. And there was a stick of McDowell right in the lane. He'll take the opportunity, dump that one down, and this remains a 4-1 game with 12:54 left to go in the third and final period of action. After this game, it'll be Peters Township and Cathedral Prep. Those two teams coming from Pennsylvania. And they will be facing off against each other in the championship game of the tournament at 3 p.m. That's what it's set for. We'll see if that actually holds up. And that's going to be offsides. Colin Arth a bit too ambitious moving forward across the blue line. Lowell Rich had the puck on his stick, but Arth was already in the zone. 12:36 left to go. So this Red Raider McDowell contest is the second consolation game. They're right off the face-off. It'll sail into the bench of the Trojans. But this is the second consolation game of two. The first game took place right before this one. It was Medina against the Findlay Trojans. And that game was a good one. A lot of back and forth near the end of it. Medina had control over the game. The Trojans took it away with back-to-back goals. And eventually the final score was 3-3 after Medina tied it up. Great effort there from the freshman Cole Richard. And now a bit of contact in the corner, no call. It's with Colin Arth. Arth looking for a lane to shoot. Will he take it? Yes, he will. Good blocker save by number 50 in the crease for McDowell. It's kept in at the point for Benincasa. Benincasa looks for Arth. Arth takes the shot, and that one will hit off the bottle into the back of the net. Goes Colin Arth, the freshman, with the goal. And he will be first in line to the fist bumps. Tack on goal number 5 for this Red Raiders squad, and so with 11:55 left to go in the third period, Shaker now is up by 4. Good looking goal there from number 22 of the Red Raiders. Now it seems to be McDowell is pleading a case. Not sure if it was goalie interference or if it was a matter of the net being ajar. We're looking to see if we have anything coming here. And I believe they're just going to keep this where it is at 5-1. So, we stay put 5-on-5 ice hockey. 5-1 is your score. Red Raiders are on top in the final game of the tournament. Shaker has really run away with this one these last couple periods. Now here it's with Ryan Lenahan, moving his way forward. He was looking to send it up to Sammy Gerber, but it can't get through the two Trojans set up in front of him. The Trojans going to dump this one down, and once again, it's another icing on McDowell. Lenahan taking this face off. It's won by McDowell. Along the boards, McDowell attempts to clear it. Elliott Hanna keeps it inside of the point. The defensive pairing currently, Elliott Hanna and Quentin Garnett. Garnett will send it up to Lenahan. To Brokaw! Another goal for your Red Raiders! Another Will Brokaw goal for your Red Raiders. How about that? Good setup from Ryan Lenahan, setting up Will Brokaw for another top shelf goal. $11:20 left to go in the third period now, and we entered into the period 3-1, and quickly it has gone a bit off the rails for the Shaker offense. They have scored 3 in under 4 minutes. Here, Aiden Salmon is held up along the boards. It's going to be an icing as he can't get the puck on his stick. So Shaker looking to maybe extend their lead even further. They're up 5. As mentioned, this has gone off the rails for the McDowell goaltender, as he has now let in 6, while Michael Better having a more comfortable stat as he's only let in 1. 10:50 left to go in this third and final period. Aiden Salmon can't keep up with the puck here. It's out of his reach, and can Shaker keep it inside the zone? Yes, they can. It's Colin Arth. Oh, we get a very late whistle for an offsides. $10:43 to go. A lot of stoppages early in the period. taking this face-off. It'll be number 17 of the McDowell defense off the boards. Can McDowell get a rush out of this one? They cannot. Good work by Ian Hunter and Benincasa, the defensive paired duo. The forwards currently, it looks like it's going to be Elliot Hanna and Connor Mayhew and Lowell Rich. An interesting trio that we don't see too often. McDowell dumps this one in. Benincasa leaves it to Ian Hunter in the corner now. Physical battle for puck possession, but it escapes to the Trojans. Here's a shot from number 7 and a good glove save there from Michael Better, but he doesn't hang on. It'll glide into the corner. Once again, another battle for puck possession. McDowell comes out with it once again, and here's a shot from number 34 and a good save once again from number 32, Michael Better of your Red Raiders. 10 minutes exactly left to go in this game. Shaker with 3 goals on 6 shots here in this third period. And we'll see. Maybe they can tack on some more before the game is done. And now a 94 is heading to the box for the men of gray and blue. Not exactly sure what the penalty was assessed for, but into the box he goes for 2 minutes. And so Shaker once again back on the power play. Will they tack on a 7th? This Shaker offense is probably saying, well, why not? In their consolation game last year, Shaker faced off against Dayton Stealth from Ohio once again. Dayton Stealth and St. Ed's were a part of this tournament last year. And then Dayton Stealth really made their presence known in the consolation game, facing off against the Red Raiders, winning it 9-1 against Shaker. Here's a shot, and that ends up wide of the net, wide left of that left post. Here's Connor Mayhew looking to send it back to Colin Arth. He had that goal moments ago, a nice goal from the freshman. But McDowell will be able to clear this one out quickly. And now Shaker going to go ahead and grab some changes. The line out there is going to be Kilt, Moore, and Lenahan remains on. So it's going to be Arth out there. The defensive pairing, or actually there's just one defenseman, and that's Cole Richard. Here's Will Brokaw. Good poke check on him. And behind the net, only playing the man, and now they'll be taking Will Brokaw down on the ice. No call just yet. Here's a little tip out in front. It's still loose, and eventually the goaltender, number 50, will get a hang of it. Joey Moore and Will Brokaw will remain on. 3 men head off for the Red Raiders. In replacement, it's going to be Ryan Lenahan, Quentin Garnett, and Sammy Gerber. This is the typical starting 5 we'll see on the power play for Shaker Heights. Sammy Gerber to take the face-off with 8:40 left to go in this third period. We're waiting a whistle and a face-off. Will Brokaw has a bit of an issue with his helmet, and now he gets it situated. We are ready for the face-off. Joey Moore takes it off the draw along the boards. He'll kick this one back to Sammy Gerber. Nifty footwork from the skate of Joey Moore, but it doesn't work out too well as McDowell eventually does get control over it and dump it down the ice. Quentin Garnett with the puck on his stick, skates it through 2 forwards. And now it's a 4-on-2 rush advantage, Shaker Heights. Quentin Garnett going to slow this one down, send it back to the point for Sammy Gerber. Gerber up to the corner for Garnett. Garnett going to take a shot at this one, and it'll end up wide. It'll find its way to the point for Joey Moore. Moore looking for a lane to shoot himself. Over to Sammy Gerber. Sammy Gerber takes a shot. Rebound chance for Lenahan. He can't bury it home. Now looking for a wraparound chance as the goaltender was down and out of the play. Nothing doing. McDowell takes it back and dumps it down. And that will kill the remainder of this McDowell penalty off. Kalergis back in the corner for the Red Raiders in the Red Raider territory. McGinnis and Kalergis, the 2 defensemen currently. The forward line is going to be Sebi Juan, Joey Moore, and Ryan Lenahan. Here it is cleared all the way down the ice. Michael Better going to leave this one to McGinnis to take. McGinnis sends this down the ice to Ryan Lenahan. He struggles with the puck possession in the corner. We'll see what happens here. Up to Salmon. Salmon dumps this one down the ice. Number 44 is there, the defenseman for the Trojans. Number 44 moving it forward. Good stick work from Sebi Juan, but 44 recovers, keeps it on his stick. Now he'll drop it off to the point for 22. And the shot is blocked. Might have hit the ceiling, and so it's out of play, and we will get a whistle. .6:56 left to go in the third and final period. Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Vaughn Ullum here from the cold tundra of Meadville, Pennsylvania. Ian Hunter into the corner, sends it to Sebi Juan. Juan can't keep it with him. Good poke check by a forward of the Trojans. Now back, centering pass to number 9. Number 9 can't get a good shot away. Benincasa was all over him. Now Salmon sends it to Sebi Juan. Juan over to Hunter. Hunter centers it over to Arth, and Arth can't get a good shot away. Looking for his second goal of the game. It would be his first multi-goal game of his varsity career if he's able to nab another one. Just not able to yet. 6:18 to go in the third period. We play on. McDowell's number 8 flips it up along the boards, along the right wing, and now he's taking him in down behind the net. Now in the corner battle for puck possession. Who will come out with it? McDowell's number 9 looking for a lane to shoot, and with the secondary chance, third chance, and it can't find its way into the back of the net. Good effort by Michael Better. Some desperation saves. Not exactly sure if it got through the traffic, but what matters is that it isn't in the back of the net. We play on. 5:45 left to go in the third and final period of play. 6-1 is your score. Your Red Raiders leading on top, defending Ohio well against this Pennsylvania team. This will go, as I believe, an icing on the Red Raiders. 5 minutes, 37 seconds left to go in this game. This face-off taken by Ryan Kiltz. However, it is won by McDowell once again. The shot goes wide. Shaker gets it right back. Rich moving it up the ice with Kiltz. Good pass over to Kiltz, and now it looks like we have an offsides. Might have been Elliot Hanna who was just a tad offsides. So the face-off will be right outside of that blue line. Kiltz once again to take the face-off. To his right, it's Hanna. To his left, it's Rich. Behind him, he's got the first line of defense. That's Richard and Garnett. Richard takes it off the face-off, moving it forward. Offsides? No, we play on. Richard has it in the corner. Looking to center it over to anyone. He's got no lanes open. So he's just going to skate around the back of the net looking for a pass. It's blocked, but he'll take it right back. Richard trying to get to the point. There's a Trojan right in his lane, and he'll dump it down the ice. But it will go as an icing once again. So with 5 minutes exactly left to go in the third period, Shaker's still up by 5, and we'll have a face-off in that McDowell zone. This face-off, won by McDowell. They'll push it out of the zone. But Shaker takes it back in their possession, and Arth will move it up the left wing. Arth looking for a shot. He'll take it, and an easy glove save for the goaltender, number 50. All in all, number 50 has had some spectacular saves, but just not getting exactly a lot of defensive help in front of him, and that has led to 6 whole goals scored by your Red Raider offense. Taking this face-off is going to be Arth once again. He'll get it back to Juan. Juan to Garnett. Garnett rips a shot, and it'll go wide. Might have hit some traffic in that lane. 4:40 left to go in the third period. We play on. And Cole Richards is going to have to skate this one out into the neutral zone, as it would have been an offsides. He'll leave it to his co-defenseman, Quentin Garnett. Garnett skating it through up the right wing. Centering pass to Arth, and he whiffed on that shot. Back to Arth. Arth looking for another chance, and he'll hesitate and let this one go to his co-freshman, Sebi Juan. The puck winds up in the corner to the right side of number 50 to our left side in that left corner. There, Aiden Salmon taken down along the boards, no call. Kalergis Moves into the slot, looking for a shot, and it's off the iron, and it's in! The goal for the senior assistant captain. Kalergis not a big goal scorer, but today we see it from number 21 of your Red Raiders, and he'll tack on a 7th goal for your Red Raiders, making a 6-goal lead. 7-1 is your score. My goodness. Just under 4 minutes left to go in the third and final period. And Shaker Heights going to save the puck for Jonathan Kalergis. And that's always the right thing to do. Lenahan is out with Rich to his left side and Hanna to his right. Who's going to win this face-off? It'll be McDowell. Once again, 3:54 left to go in the third and final period. McDowell going to dump this one down. We'll get the whistle and the icing call. Once again, plenty of icing calls. If you're a fan of dumping it down the ice, this is your game. They're going to attack Sebi Juan on the assist for Jonathan Kalergis' goal. 3:49 left to go in the final period. Lenahan taking this face-off. And he will get it back into the corner of the McDowell zone. But McDowell looking to clear it immediately, and they will. Kalergis dumps it right back into the zone. Delayed offside. Shaker needs to tip in the neutral zone. They do. And they're back to pressuring in that McDowell defensive zone. Lenahan has the puck on his stick. Some nifty moves. Looking for a centering pass to Rich. He can't find his man. Now it's with Ian Hunter. Ian Hunter trying to wrap it around the boards, nothing doing, but it'll end up on the stick of Ryan Lenahan. Along the point, back to Ian Hunter, and a good stick work here from number 26. He's skating it up the right wing. 2-on-1 developing here for McDowell, and a shot is made, and it hits off the iron. You can beat the goalie, but you can't beat the iron. And with that, it remains a 6-goal game. Advantage Red Raiders. With 3 minutes left to go, we play on. Ian Hunter has it behind the net. He'll get it to his co-defenseman and goal scorer, Jonathan Kalergis. Up the boards, looking to send it to Sebi Juan. It'll graze off of his stick, so icing is waved off. Behind the net, Sebi Juan in a physical battle against number 44 of the Trojans. Who will take it out? It will be the Trojans. Lenahan back with it. Sends it to the freshman defenseman, Teddy McGinnis. McGinnis off the boards, took an awkward bounce. Ends up with Aiden Salmon. He didn't know it was with him. Now it is back with him. What can he do here? Taking a shot and a good butterfly position save for the goaltender. Now here's a chance. Benincasa tries to send this from post to post. That time for Ryan Lenahan. Lenahan to Juan. Juan looking for a centering pass to Salmon, and it's through his stick. Now McGinnis with a shot, and it's right in the crease, and it was loose for a moment there. If a Shaker's stick had gotten on it, most likely would have wound up as another goal. Shaker, unfortunately, just cannot convert. This one goes cross ice to Aiden Salmon. Salmon in the neutral zone, keeps the puck on his stick, takes it from the right wing to the left wing. And now we'll move this forward. McDowell sends it right back out. Teddy McGinnis in a race against number 7 of the Trojans, and the Trojans' number 7 is going to push him off the play and get it back. What can they do here? Shot is blocked that time by Arth. A secondary chance. Once again, cannot find the net. Here it's going to be Arth attempting to move it forward, and eventually he does. He's got Rich over to his left side. Pass over to Rich. He's taken down to the ice. And so McDowell lives to see another day. Ian Hunter, however, looking to tack on another goal for the Red Raiders. What can he do here? Looking to center it himself, and he was looking for a backhand shot, but the puck will leave his stick. Over to Richard. Richard takes a shot. It's blocked by number 7. And off the bounce, it'll wind up with a man of gray and blue. And here, McDowell going to dump this right into their own bench. Luckily, no one is harmed with 43 seconds left to go in the third. Shaker still up by 6. We'll see what goes on in the final minute here. What lines are they going to send out? They're going to send out Ryan Kiltz, Joey Moore, and Elliot Hanna on the forward line. On the defensive side, it's going to be Ian Hunter and Cole Richard. This face-off. 1, by McDowell, and a shot is made immediately there from Ian Hunter, and a good glove save by number 50, the goaltender in gray. And here we're just going to get running clock, and that'll take us to the end of this one. So Shaker leaves this Meadville tournament with a win. They go 2-1-1. They beat Medina to open up the tournament. They beat McDowell to close the tournament. And with that, they tied Bethel Park. They lost to Meadville. So Shaker with a little bit of momentum as they head back into GLHL play next weekend. Some good old rivalry matchups will be coming your way. But for now, let's hit you with some stats before we end this broadcast. Shaker lost face-offs once again, 33-22. However, in the shots and shots on goal department, they really dominated. On the shots, they won that by 15, 46-31, and in shots on goal, 39-22. On the name of power plays, both teams had 6 chances on the power play. Shaker able to capitalize on half of those. They went 3 for 6. McDowell, a bit of a go for them. They went 0 for 6. So, with that, we will see you back in Ohio next weekend. Shaker will continue their Great Lakes Hockey League rivalry matchups to go to the Cleveland Cup in February. Thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Vaughn Ullum. We will see you then back in Ohio.